I'm on Twitter right now and I just happen to be doing a little scrolling, okay? The Nairo was typed up in there. I'm just scrolling. I'm just scrolling right now. So if I just happen to stop right here, that's my prerogative, okay? I'm on Twitter doing my thing, okay? But Nairo, he has been on YouTube doing his thing. Now, the funny thing about this to me is that if you actually watched his stream that debuted yesterday on YouTube, you will notice the Smash category itself on Twitch had, I think, like 2,700 viewers like total. His stream alone peaked at like 28,000, okay? So that right there showed me people were eager for this return, okay? Some people are kind of like, you know, you got your naysayers and stuff of that nature, but we gotta look at this in a vacuum, okay? So one thing that's truly concerning to me that I think will never change is this particular thing. Let's take a look at this tweet I saw earlier. All right, so this right here is K-Sizzle, okay? This is Nairo's brother, okay? And just read the tweet itself. It says, just not fair. You guys may have known how good of a person Nairo was before all this, but honestly, he was even better than what you saw, and he's ruined now, and it kills me that me and my mom every day have to, you know, kind of witness that. He'll never look at this world the same again, and that's a shame. That's really a shame when you think about it, because Nairo is a good guy. I've known him for like over 10 years, and I always believed that there would be like kind of more to the story that came out, and it took a little while, but inevitably it did come out, and obviously some people can still voice their concerns. I feel like some people are just doing it just to be like, oh, well, you know what? I'm going to use a bunch of big buzzwords and kind of make it seem like if you even give him the benefit of the doubt, you're kind of a shiesty and negative person. I'm just like, what? Look at my reply. I said being able to think for myself despite the pressure of some people trying to apply is one of the things that I really do appreciate. You know what I'm saying? One of those things I'm blessed with, because I am not on that train of thought that just kind of like hive minds or whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? I can formulate my own opinions. And as somebody who has known him on a personal level for like 10 years, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give my boy the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna believe his account of the story. A lot of people I'm seeing even say stuff, I can tell that they haven't even read the doc. They haven't read anything that he publicly has put out since like I think the first interaction in like October to like some of the recent updates. I feel like nobody's actually like read or listened to this stuff. And when you have people like a Void or a Cosmos who make tweets putting their reputation on the line saying they've actually seen more of the legal document, that they back their boy, that's also enough for me to know. Because first of all, you got to keep in mind, Void and Cosmos, they're brothers, okay? They're people of color. They already fighting uphill battle, okay? They're not trying to make that hill even more steep. So you know if they backing something, it's probably a good thing to hit your wagon to. Was that OD? Okay. Serious Phil. Now me, I've made no secret that I fully support the fact that he came back, and Nairo came back to like a tremendous amount of support. Like if you did see a stream on YouTube, like you were lucky if you could throw out a donation or subscribe, and he was able to like read it out, because it just kept going, it just kept flowing. It was insane. Good for him, you know what I'm saying? You have a traumatic experience, you know, we understand that he went to therapy and stuff like that to kind of put the pieces together and realize what happened. And I, for one, I'm rooting for him. Let me give you guys an example, okay? I know some of you people who watch, I know you guys are a lot of gamers, right? But maybe there's some of you who are like sports fans. Do you remember a guy named Michael Vick? Ooh, he was a sensational quarterback. Mike got in some trouble. He was doing some dogfighting, had no business doing it, okay? But to his credit, he went to jail, served his time, got rehabilitated, and came back. And I think he's an outstanding person, okay? I think he's an outstanding person now who legitimately recognized what he did was fucked up. And he got his life together, you know what I'm saying? But to this day, people still give him shit. I get it. It's just something that's gonna happen. And Nairo, that's just something he's gonna have to deal with like probably for the rest of his life. There's always gonna be that person in the corner, you know, trying to put on that label that's not accurate or something negative. And, you know, even as I see like a bunch of tweets just celebrating his return, which I think is awesome. It is a little disheartening too to see, you know, and I understand like you could be kind of skeptical of something, but do you have to phrase it in a way where you're literally trying to pass this kind of judgment and guilt, like, you know, like, oh, if you like even consider, you know, believing his side of the story, you're just a bad person. Like, you know what I mean? I don't understand. Just knowing a person and knowing their character, you can go ahead and form your own assessments about what transpired. And there's a lot of stuff that's come out. Now, entitlement to exactly what was said in this whole legal document, that right there, that's just, you know, some people's just privilege is shining through, because I don't really think you understand that's not how the law works, okay? You're not really entitled to shit. So just because you think you should know the every little ins and outs of everything, just so you can, we can get your blessing, your check mark off of something in a situation. That's not quite how it works. You know what I'm saying? But some people really believe that Twitter is the judge and the jury for everything. I'm here to let you know that's not true. You know how you beat Twitter? You know how you get around Twitter? You motherfuckers don't exist anymore right now. Wow. I'm not. What happened? Where'd they go? That's not how the real world operates, okay? It's really just not how it works. And, I understand, again, I will always say I understand people's like different viewpoints and things of that nature, but to see it done in such a negative and damning fashion is just honestly a little bit annoying. And I will never be one of those people who doesn't speak my mind, because guess what? That's my goddamn right. Tough time in his life. It's nice to see a lot of people, even though some of those people who are like on his side right now, they were some of the first ones to be like, oh my God, I'll never talk to this guy again. I couldn't be such a bad judge of character. You know who I'm talking to, okay? I ain't gonna call you out, but you know who you are, okay? But you know what? Seeing the error perhaps of your ways and realizing there is more to life than just jumping on like the Twitter hate bandwagon. And I get initially he like felt the pressure and he just kind of crumbled and was like admitted it, but when he came back and like gave us an actual detailed account, that's when I was like, this makes a lot more sense to me. Like, I understand this, and I have a lot of faith in his brother too, K Sizzle, because I talked to K Sizzle back when like everything happened too. He's like, yeah man, there's just so much to it. I haven't been able to convince him to kind of come around. I was like, you know what, everyone moves at their own pace, everybody works at their own time. So I think this, plus the fact that Technicals made that wild video that actually inevitably ended up getting like Samsora like removed from the community. I think he deleted his account and stuff like that. It is what it is at the end of the day. I just wanted to make this video to say I'm glad Nairo came back. I think we kind of have to reassess how we handle like situations and cancel culture and all this other shit, but at the end of the day, that's just my feelings. That's just my take on it. I think Nairo does have some closing words that he wants all of you to know before we end this video.
Yo, you already know it's Nairo here. I want to give a quick shout out, a big ass shout out to my boy, my favorite caster, y'all favorite caster, my boy Evisu. He's been on that content creation grind recently, and I want you guys to show him some love right now. Subscribe to his YouTube channel, and also follow and subscribe to his Twitch channel. Both of them are Evisu. It's mad easy to find, so stop watching this video. Go subscribe.
Hey man, from a Naifu to a Nigfu, he can't be wrong. I'll see you next time.